Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and to another review. Today I'll be taking a look at Norwegian microbrand DeSanders and their Voyage GMT. Now this is a prototype. If you want to see a comparison between the finished product and the prototype, go check out my friend Goran's channel, Back in Time. He will be doing a comparison soon between the two. Now, into the watch we go. We have a dress watch and it's all about that dial, isn't it? But we'll get into that shortly. A 40mm case is announced, but this seems to be protruding a bit, so I measure about a 41.5mm case with these protrusions on the sides. We have a 20mm lug width, a lug to lug of 47mm, and 14mm thickness. We'll get back to that in the moans and niggles. We have a sailcloth type strap, leather on the inside. Seems to be good quality, a bit stiff. I think the finished one comes with 3 different straps, so you can choose. And the finished product is gonna have quick release, it seemed. We have a deployant clasp, simple standard one. Will work well. Etching of the logo. It's a GMT watch running the Seiko NH34 GMT movement that became so popular the other year with Seiko and their GMT line. We have a lot of interesting things going on that dial. We have 100 meters of water resistance thanks to that screwed down crown. Winds nicely. Let's keep it unscrewed. I will get back to that in a little bit. Sapphire crystal. We have applied indices. We have DeSanders up on that little like sign up at the 12 o'clock. Voyage on the dial, and then we have the world seen from the North Pole, I think. Some nice detailing going on. Seems must be tricky getting so much details into such a tiny little globe. And look at those hour, GMT and minute hands. How they tuck around the indices. Never seen that before. Nice touch. That's creative. The NH34 movement is a date complication, but there seems to be no date on this dial. And if I put it to the first position, one direction will move the GMT hand, and in the other round I can feel the ghost date. Not too much of an issue though. Nothing you will be bothered by. A lot of glaring going on. I don't know how good the AR coding is on this prototype. Be interesting to see in the comparison. It's a nice watch. Embossed case back, a dress watch, and we can get into the moans and niggles. My number one moan and niggle, apart from the case being a little too wide for me anyways. Look at those lugs. That reminds me of my Sarbs actually. Nice. It's a bit too big for me, but I have small wrists, so maybe it's not too big for you. But look how much that case back protrudes down. It extends further down than the lugs. And that causes, at least on my smaller wrists, let's get into putting it on wrist, 16.5, 17 centimeter wrist. On my wrist, it sits very high. And those lugs, they stick up a bit. It doesn't hug the wrist like I prefer watches to do. I guess that's what you have to do when you have so much depth going on. Look at those layers on layers on layers. Really cool. But for a dress watch to be so thick and sit so high on wrist, a wristwatch is supposed to sneak underneath the cuff. Don't know if this will. Don't think so. Beautiful watch. For the summer, wearing short sleeves, awesome. It will be great, I think. A bit thick for a dress watch, but a beautiful prototype, and I can't wait to see the comparison with the finished product. And that's it, guys. Until next time, please like and subscribe, stay safe, and bye bye.